You know how sometimes in English you hear a phrase that just doesn't quite add up? Well, today we're going to tackle one of those tricky ones, the idiom mad with. Let's dive in and figure out what it's really all about.
So picture this. You hear someone say, "She was mad with joy." Now, if you're learning English, you might stop and think, wait a second, mad and joy. How do those two go together? I mean, doesn't mad mean angry or, a little crazy?
And that's a great question. That's exactly what we're going to unpack. Because in this idiom, the word mad takes on this whole other meaning that's not about being angry or crazy at all. It's really about something else entirely.
Okay, let's look at the official definition here. In Indonesian, when mad with means berarti sangat dipenuhi oleh perasaan atau emosi tertentu seperti marah, gembira, cinta, cemburu, atau ketakutan. The key phrase there is sangat dipenuhi, right? It's about being totally filled up with an emotion.
So to put it simply, it just means to be completely filled with a strong emotion. Think of it like a glass of water overflowing. You're not just happy, you are overflowing with happiness. You're so full of that feeling that there's no room for anything else.
And the cool thing is, you can actually think of this idiom like a simple little formula. Once you see the pattern, you'll be able to use it all the time. It's super easy.
The formula couldn't be simpler. It's just mad with, and then you tack on a noun for an emotion. That's it. Mad with is the fixed part, and then you just plug in the feeling. So, what kind of emotions are we talking about here? Well, the most common ones you're going to hear are things like anger, joy, and jealousy. See a pattern? These are all really powerful, big, overwhelming feelings. All right, so theory is great, but the best way to really get a feel for an idiom is to see it in action, right? Let's check out a couple of real-world examples. Okay, here's our first one. He was mad with anger and almost threw the plate at the wall. Wow, you can feel that, can't you? He's not just a little upset. He's so consumed by anger that he's on the verge of doing something totally irrational.
And in Indonesian, that would be, dia marah sekali hingga hampir melemparkan piring itu ke dinding. That marah sekali, that really angry, it just perfectly captures that extreme state. But it's not all negative. Let's flip the script. She was mad with joy when she heard the news and danced in the living room. See? This isn't just a smile. This is pure, uncontrolled happiness, the kind that makes you want to dance.
The translation really gets this across, too. Ia begitu bahagia mendengar kabar itu sampai menari di ruang tamu. She was so happy she just had to express it physically. The joy completely took over.
Okay, so we've looked at the definition, the formula, and some examples. Let's boil this all down to the one single idea you absolutely need to remember.
If you remember just one word from all of this, let it be this one. Intensity. That's the whole point. When you hear mad with, your brain should immediately just think extreme, powerful, overwhelming emotion. Because that's really the heart of it. We use this idiom to describe a feeling that is so strong it kind of pushes logic and control out of the way. Whether it's anger or joy, the emotion is in the driver's seat. And that is mad with in a nutshell. I really hope this helps make this cool little idiom a bit clearer for you. Thanks so much for watching.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. What's an emotion you've been mad with recently? Think about a time you were so filled with a feeling, good or bad, that it just completely took over. Now you have the perfect phrase for it.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.